Fish are biting this morning. Of course, I figured they would be. Like I said, fishing a little ditch like this, they don't have much of a choice. I mean, they gotta take what we can. That is a big bluegill right there. Wow. Well, biggest of the day. Well, good morning to you. I'm Austin, this is Jason Moby Dick. Today, I wanna fish 2 ditches. This is how I find my bait spots a lot of the time. This one here I'm about to go to is really cool. Let's get to it. Try and fish this one, try and catch a bunch of fish out of it, and then we'll go to another one. I don't exactly know what's gonna be in here because we've had a bunch of rain lately. That's what we're doing. I love my ditches. All right, folks, let's get after it. Probably gonna get a couple of ticks here, but I've done worse. I can hear a waterfall running. Hopefully it's not blown out. We've had a ton of rain here in Oklahoma lately, but not too much over the last week. I love this place though. It's really neat. Ooh yeah. The only kind of bait you need today. We got some red worms. And the way I'm fishing, it's gonna be pretty finesse. Put a worm on here. Really, this is just hook and line. Let's fish. The sun's kind of in our eyes today. But like I was saying earlier, we're just fishing with hook and line and worm. I might go weightless here in a minute, but to even have the worm falling slower through the water column, that's what you really want, is that worm to slowly fall. So what I'll do is start out by pitching right here in the waterfall. Got a nice rock shelf here, and there should be just loaded with fish. Oh, I got a bite. Stole about half my worm there. There we go. Ooh, nice. First fish of the day. Uh-oh. Is a bluegill. Now I'm hoping to find some sunfish or something in here, but little fellas like that are fun, and you know, if you're a flathead fisherman like me, that'd be a good bait. Absolutely. Fish number 1 on the board. All right, y'all, we're fishing a really cool ditch. We have a tiny creek up this way, and then down here, the waterfall gives way to this nice deep hole. Now you say, deep hole? Can't be that deep, it's a tiny creek. That's right, it's absolutely relative. It might be 3 feet deep here at some spot, I'm not sure. But for bait fish like this, I mean, all you need is a little bit. I mean, I've seen them living in 3 inches of water before, so you know, we got plenty of depth here, and so this place is gonna really congregate fish. We're gonna go ahead, just kind of pitch over here. Oh, something hammered it on the way down. Ooh, what is that? Is that a sunfed bluegill? All right, so this hole might be loaded with bluegill now. I'm gonna talk about a beautiful fish. Hard to beat the bluegill. I'd like to see if there's bullheads or bass in here, but you know, sometimes just take what you can get. That's the fun of exploring these little ditches, is, you know, one ditch might be full of bluegill and one ditch might be full of a completely other species. All right, y'all, so far caught 2 bluegills, and right now we're just fishing right here by the waterfall. But I'll cast around the hole here in a second. Yeah, I'd be shocked if there was not sunfish in here. We'll see. Wow, something just smoked that on contact. Threatened to tangle up my line real bad. Like I said, in little places like this, it's just incredible the amount of aggressiveness of the fish. I mean, they're trapped in here, so they take whatever they can get, you know. It's a little unfair, really. Got my worm. When the water rises and things, and a lot of fish will come in here and stay here. So hopefully there's a little predator in here, but for now, a couple bluegill. Fish are biting. I like it. It's a beautiful day. All right, here we go. Just letting that go out there, and something's got it. Well, something hammered it. I'm just letting it sink, and really my line's just twitching. Oh, there we go. Small little guy. Okay. Very small bluegill. That's number 3 though. Sorry, I'm fishing beside a road. Let's pitch back towards this rock over here. I don't know if the lighting's any good for this video, guys. The sun is kind of in my face. It's just, oh wow, something hit that off the surface. I saw it too. What is that? Man, these bluegills are weird. They're kind of long. Like, that to me, for the size of fish that is more of a long versus round bluegill, but there we go. I don't know, what is that, fish number 5? I'm just releasing them today. Scoping out the hole. Fish are biting this morning. Of course, I figured they would be. Like I said, fish in a little ditch like this, they don't have much of a chance, or they don't have much of a choice. I mean, they gotta take what we can. That is a big bluegill right there. Wow. Well, biggest of the day. See, a place like this, guys, if you're a flathead fisherman or just a cat fisherman in general, you can come here and catch 25 of these guys, which is kind of the legal limit in Oklahoma for bait fish. I mean, you could catch these guys, I mean, just one after the other. And so I think little ditches like this can be more efficient. Anyhow, let's let this guy go. Like I said, guys, I only have about an hour this morning or so, so I'm about to get out of here. See if we're only going to catch bluegills or see if we can hook something different. These fish are fighting me. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh no, my rod's stuck in the tree. There we go. Now, like I said, these ditches can be great places for bait, especially, and I mean especially, if you're catching fish like this right here. Now this right here, folks, is called a green. This right here is a green sunfish, if you didn't know, and they just make incredible flathead and blue cat bait. For some reason, I like them a little bit better than bluegills. They're just preferred. So, anyhow, we'll let this beautiful guy go. All right, see you, bud. Fantastic. All right, guys, we'll give it 5 minutes. And then we got to run. The other spot I'm really excited about because I've never actually fished there. I scouted it out one time like 2 to 3 years ago, and for no reason, I just haven't been back to fish it. We got hit right there. Gonna pitch that towards the back of the hole. I can't really get to the back of the hole, but it doesn't matter. These fish are coming out of anywhere to catch it. And look at that, another sunfish. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is a great spot. I'll remember this for when I go flathead fishing again. I'm actually about to have a son. I'm about to become a parent here in like 2 days. That's why I'm fishing so close to the house, but I'm glad to know that this bait spot is here for whenever I do get to go flathead fishing again. Yeah, creek fish, super aggressive. That's the allure of them for me. So I can come here and catch bait efficiently and have a ton of fun. Wow. Man, that is a fighting bluegill right there. A fighting bluegill. You know, sometimes you might come to a place like this and, you know, there may be just a bunch of small fish there as far as baits go. You know, there might be small bluegills or sunfish. That definitely happens. But, and that, honestly, that was happening to this place a while ago. But we've had rain, water's come up, new fish have come in here, and look at that. That's a dandy bluegill right there, anywhere you go. Yeah, that's a real nice bluegill right there, guys. Let's put him back. Boom. They're just hammering this little piece of worm. And that's why I love little creeks. The aggression is unmatched. We'll throw that out and probably get hit almost as soon as it hits the water. There we go. Oh, we missed it. There's some slack in my line. My line tapped and then there was nothing there. I got hung up on a weed. There we go. There we go. Something hammered it. If it didn't steal it. All right, I'm saying one more fish. One more fish and we're out of here. There we go. Didn't take long. That's a fighting bluegill. Beautiful little fish. Awesome. See you, bud. Okay, let's go to a new ditch. All right, guys. Wow, this certainly has a lot more water than the last time I was here. Last time this thing was completely dry. Anyhow, it's pretty rough terrain, but if I recall, pretty nice hole down this way. Got crystal clear water, absolutely beautiful. Isn't that fun? Just right in the middle of the suburbs, man. Dig it. I think that deep hole's down there. So far I'm not seeing any fish. Ooh, I do see something though. That's a big one too. I'm gonna try and catch this crawfish. Now, he'll probably spook really easily, but I'll try. Dang, big crawfish. Ah, he's back under there now, darn it. I love exploring stuff like this. Reminds me of when I was a kid. You know, we would always climb around creeks like this. Now back then I wasn't really fishing at all, but we'd always come down to explore and find something fun. It's unlimited exploring you can do on little streams like this throughout the country. This one doesn't even have a name. It's kind of bigger. It's kind of darker. I think this will have some fish in it. Tiny piece of worm. All we're at, guys, is a random little pocket in this, you know, little riprap creek. I can tell there's life in here. Anyhow, I'll give it a few casts. I mean, if you're not getting bites in a couple casts, time to keep moving. Which really, I hope they're here because I don't really have time to move far, but I'm pretty sure they're here. Fish on. No, he's off. Dang it. We had one. Oh, we had another. What's going on? All right, there's a big rock right here. I bet you it's got a fish right by it. Wow, nice one. Sunfish? Beautiful. Ah, gorgeous. Smaller, but who knows? You never know what, there might be big ones in here. Certainly seen big sunfish come from places like this before. See, these places are fun. They're full of fish that are really aggressive. It's probably America's most overlooked fishing opportunity. People always think you gotta go to the lake, you gotta go to the pond, you gotta go to where it's mowed, you gotta fish for bass, and then they have a bad experience fishing. If you do something like this, man, it's just action, and that's the best part of it, you know? Especially for like new fishermen, I would never take them bass fishing. I mean, that's just like a low efficiency game. I mean, you want to get them started fishing by getting fish. So anyways, let's catch a few more. Yeah, there's not like a ton of depth here, but there's enough, you know? Might be a couple feet deep out there, 24 inches or so. We'll probably try and catch just a few more fish because I am on a very tight time limit. Because Lauren and her sister are gone doing a little shopping and I am sneaking out of the house right now. Man, as soon as it hit the water, unbelievable. Oh yeah, there we go. What do we got? Okay, bluegill, fun. I like big bluegill. I think when they get sideways on you, they have a real strong fight. Man, these fish are hammering it now. This is another sunfish. So as you're seeing, guys, all these ditches are different. This ditch looks like it's got smaller fish than the other, and that's okay. That's why you pick your spots, and you know, who knows? At some point in time, this could have really big sunfish in it, you know? Heck, it might. We just haven't caught him yet. But all these ditches will hold, you know, different kinds of fish. I mean, some of them will hold bullheads, just be full of bullheads, and those are the best ones. But a lot of them, you know, just full of bluegill and sunfish, and nothing wrong with that. Well, I'm glad I came here. It took me a minute to find it, you know. I've only been here once. It's back in some neighborhood at the end of some cul-de-sac, and I couldn't figure out where to start it. But it's funny, on the way in, I think I actually found a new hole when I was driving. It's actually real close to the road. Something's got it down there. If it didn't steal my worm. No, it didn't steal my worm. Who knows? We may have spooked the fish. I think something hit it off bottom there. Let's keep pitching. We got some fresh worm on there. I bet we'll catch something here. Oh, something small. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, now this would be a high quality bait anywhere you go. Answer me this: is there any more beautiful fish in the world than that? All right, let's let him go. Oh, I dropped him, and he's gone. Woo! All right, guys. Here's a little bit about kind of why I like this spot. I'll just kind of tell you how to identify him if you can't just see that it's a little bit deeper. So there's a couple things, you know, out here in the sunlight, you can see the water is clear, and you know, you can kind of just see the bottom. It's not deep. But over here, although it's in the shade, the water has a deeper green color, and that's how I know it's a little bit deeper. And it may not be a lot deeper, but it's definitely got more green going on than the stuff that's fully exposed in the sunlight. Also, I have judgment markers, like this big rock right here. And these big rocks are cool because they'll be like, okay, that's a pretty big rock and it's all the way under the water. So that's, you know, probably a couple feet deep at least. But also, those big rocks, I mean, fish are just all up in and under them, behind them and in front of them. So pitch around rocks like that, you're usually going to get bit. That was fun. It's called a pumpkin seed or long-eared sunfish that we just caught. And I mean, that's just ridiculous how much fun those fish are. Beautiful too, and awesome bait. Them and sunfish are my favorite. Oh, we had one hooked up. Now we're hooked up again, but we missed. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Probably a lot of smalls. I doubt I have worm anymore. Stole my worm. This time I'm gonna pitch up here behind, there's a bunch of big rocks right under here. Just try that real quick. Nice, nice, nice. That's a bluegill, I believe. Fun, as always. Sweet. Nice larger piece of worm. Something smoked it and robbed me. Here we go. Come on, baby. Ooh, I like the way he hit it. That's another, just bright orange belly bluegill. I dig it. Do you dig it? Dang, I definitely, wow, something got it on the, as I was casting it, or reeling in, no. Something got it as I dropped it off right there and it was all tangled in my line, no. So aggressive, man. It's like you miss one, there'll be another one that comes right back for it. I like throwing to the other side because I don't have to throw over there, but it's more fun to reel them in from a distance. Ah, I missed it. There we go. Wow. Woo! Beautiful, beautiful. That'll do it for me. Another just outstandingly gorgeous long ear sunfish or pumpkin seed. Thank you guys so much for watching me fish these dinky little creeks this morning. I just wanted to, you know, shed some light on, you know, these little places that are full of fish. They're full of just exciting opportunities to get bit quick, and that's why I like them. And they're also great to collect bait. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. If you like the video, subscribe and like.